All right, home skillets, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Disney's Coronado Springs at what could be the most deluxe feeling moderate resort on Disney property. We're going to show you what makes this resort so deluxe, yet it's moderate and at a moderate price. So sit back, relax, and let's see why this moderate might just outshine some of the deluxes. So join us, this is gonna be good. All right, so we just got to Coronado and totally forgot. We just got off Star of the Seas and totally forgot it's D23 here at Coronado, and this place is smacked up. We're gonna check in a little bit.
Fun.
Woohoo! Only here for the rest of the weekend. So Coronado Springs is officially one of Disney's moderate resorts, same as Caribbean Beach or Port Orleans, Riverside or French Quarter. But here's the thing, when you pull up to the Grand Destino Tower and walk into that lobby, it's just gorgeous and you'll feel like you've just checked into a deluxe, but it's actually not. The lobby's beautiful. There's a ton of natural light, artwork everywhere, and honestly it gives off this Riviera style vibe. Even though it's not the Italian Riviera, it still gives off that vibe, and it's just incredible. I mean, just look around, take a look at this. All right, so the Barcelona Lounge, it's for coffee lovers during the day and gin lovers at night. So in the morning, it opens as early as 6:30 in the morning, 7 days a week, and it's open till 12, and then it takes a little break, and then it reopens at 3, and it stays open till midnight. And again, that's 7 days a week. In the morning, you can get pastries, coffees, breakfast wraps, croissants, fruits, all sorts of goodies for a little bit of quick, a little bit sophisticated coffee, whether it's Spanish style coffee or classic coffee, they have you covered. And then in the evenings, it turns into a really relaxing, very cool bar. I mean, look how beautiful this place is in the evening. And it can be so much fun. We've been in there before and the bar's packed and the bartenders are super fun. Everybody's having a good time. You got the kiddos can run around behind you. It's just really great. It's in the lower lobby of the Grand Destino Tower. And if you love coffee or even if you love gin, I recommend checking it out because it really is unique and it has its own flair. And again, to me, this screams deluxe. So be sure to check it out. All right, so now we're heading over to the Cabanas section, which is right off to the right side from the tower. And the Cabanas has a total of 3 buildings. You have 8A, B, and C. So building 8C is going to be the one that's closest to the pool, which we're gonna check out here. But what's kind of cool about the Cabanas is they actually have this like beach area with these hammocks, which they just recently replaced. They're very popular, especially on a beautiful day like today, where the sun is shining. More fun, interesting facts. Jenny, what you got for me?
The Coronado Springs opened up on August 1st, 1997, and will be celebrating its 30th anniversary in a couple of years.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Trying to think the first time we came here. It might have been around that time when it opened, because we always used to love coming to openings of all the resorts. I think we've done them all recently.
Yeah. What was the last one? Was the
Polynesian
Tower.
And we did the opening of Riviera.
Yeah.
So as you come inside, this is where the laundry facilities are, right up here.
Again, these laundry facilities are actually bigger than the Casitas one, probably about the same size. I don't need to go in there. About the same size as Ranchos section. I'm not sure why Casitas only has one and it is so tiny. So if you're staying over there and you don't mind loading up a car or whatever, you could actually come over here and probably have more room to do your laundry and maybe a little bit more of an enjoyable experience by the pool at the same time. But again, they have all these cool hammocks. The wind is really blowing, so hopefully the sock takes some of that noise away. But Cabanas is actually a pretty section, and it kind of gives me like a kind of a cross between a Polynesian and Caribbean feel. I know it's not, but again, still beautiful. And there you got that not deluxe moderate resort tower right behind you, which is incredible. All right, I gotta head over, check out more of the Cabana section. And again, this rolls right into Ranchos, or Ranchos, Ranchos? Anyway, you get the picture.
So if you want to be close to everything, Cabanas is the place you want to stay because A, it has a quiet pool, it has a quick bus stop, it is actually close to the dig site, and it is close to the main Destino Tower. Everything in one. And if you want to be really close to the pool that's over there, ask for building 8C. Not only is it close to the pool, but it is also close to the tower. You can't beat this location. It's great.
Oh, comfy? It looks comfy. I'll come back and get you.
Okay.
Jen's gonna take a nap.
It's nice.
Got views of the tower in the background. Got Jen rolling. It's pretty good. Watch out for alligators and snakes.
Okay.
They're in this area, that sign says.
Yep. Yeah, this is nice. These will be popular when it's cool out.
So the one thing I will say about staying at Cabanas is the bus stop is probably one of the closest bus stops to the buildings. And there are only 3 buildings that are close here. So it really is convenient, and there's usually not a truckload of people that are waiting at the bus stop over in Cabanas. Now, Ranchos in the back, it can get a little crowded because it's kind of back there and it takes 4 buildings. This one only has 3.
Ranchos for me has always been my favorite section at Coronado Springs. Since we've been coming, I've always requested to stay in Ranchos. I'm not exactly sure why, but I love the southwestern look. I love the entire vibe. I love how they have the little cacti plants, the rock formations, the butterfly conservatory. They have a quiet pool, which we'll cover a little bit later in this video, as well as laundry services. And it's just quiet. And I think we don't mind the walk because walking around Coronado Springs is actually one of our favorite things to do when we stay at this hotel. It is just beautiful day and night. We always love getting up in the morning when the sun's coming up and taking a walk, and we always love the evenings walking around as the sun is setting and even after it is set. But Ranchos is beautiful here. Enjoy.
Again, this is more of Ranchos, and it only consists of 4 buildings. The largest group section is on the other side, and that's the Casitas, and there's 5 buildings there. Cabanas has 4 buildings, or no, actually, Cabanas has 3 buildings, I believe, but 5 at Casitas, so this is still Ranchos. And it's cool. I love all the cacti and the cool plants and the succulents and all this craziness. Okay, so this is Casitas. This is on the backside closest to Ranchos, and it flows. Casitas is huge. It's 5 big buildings, and they're 4 stories tall, which is not like the other buildings, which are 3 stories tall at the most. And it does cover a lot of ground. It's my least favorite area just because it seems more convention-y to me on this side, which I think is meant to feel like that. But we also have another side pool over here, and we also have a really good fitness and another laundry facility over here. So I'll show you guys that and we'll check it out. There's just so much space here, and it's just, we love walking the grounds. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. And here's the Casitas side pool. So not too long ago, they added a little bit of games in the area. And over in this section, they have checkers and some cornhole.
Bago.
Jen calls it bago, but it's cornhole where I come from. I don't know what bago means. You have a water view or a pool view room, and you want to be in this section, ask for building 4. And if doing laps is your thing, this is kind of a lap pool. So they have the laps on the ground. I still like Ranchos better, but there's a lot of shade, especially in the wintertime, because the sun basically stays behind these buildings most of the time. In the summer, it's more sunny out here over the pool, but this time of year, it's typically behind the building. So if you're a shade person, that's what you'll wind up with. But let's head over. I want to show you guys the gym. And I think we got more laundry facilities right over here too. So yeah, this is the pool again, Casitas. So here we are, this is the fitness center. Can't say I've actually ever been in here.
Boats is all in. He's there every
Huh. I haven't even ever been in here. Shows you how much I work out when I'm on vacation, or work out in general. A little bit of weights, get some cardio in. It's actually not bad. Oh, we got weights over in the corner.
He's still working 12 or more shifts.
Not too bad. I mean, these are pretty courtyards. It's not that like this section is horrible. It's just not my favorite section, but it is still pretty. The courtyards here are really nice, and I'm going to show you our favorite courtyard to hang out in. If we are going to stay in Casitas, we like the preferred section, which is right next to basically the center town area, all the food and all that good stuff. Again, we're still in Casitas. It goes on forever. This is building 3. Everywhere you look, there's a beautiful view. I don't care. The grounds are just amazing. Well taken care of. Again, is this really a moderate? Let me think about that. With all the places to eat, everything to do, it's crazy. So this is my absolute favorite courtyard because at night it's beautiful. And if you have one of these rooms, which these are actually executive suites and little villa rooms over here. There's a whole bunch of different styles. We've actually stayed in one. But what's cool here is they have a pickleball court, which we've always had a blast at playing pickleball. The lights can get in the way if you're crazy like I am. But it is really cool because you stay in one of these rooms and you look out at night, all these little Edison lights up here. They're glowing and twinkling, and then, oh, it's just beautiful out here. And again, pickleball for the kiddos. We stayed here one time with Jackson. Me and him came out, it was raining. We came right out of our room right over there under Casitas, and we just started playing pickleball, and then we brought out some soccer balls and we were running around out here. It is a lot of fun, and this is the best courtyard on Coronado Springs property. It really is cool. So this is the center town area. This actually, before the tower, this was kind of the central hub where everybody kind of hung out. And this Laguna Bar is a really good place in the evening to have a couple cocktails. They have really good margaritas here, and we always used to come with the lights and stuff. You can see all that fun stuff. El Centro. And this is actually in here is where the old lobby used to be, which we'll go in a second. Now, of course, the lobby is in the Destino Tower, and this is just kind of like a place to hang out. So this used to be the lobby for Coronado Springs before the Grand Destino Tower. Now it's kind of like a space where you can kind of chill and relax, but they also will set up vendors and stuff in here for different things. Like we've seen people come in here and they'll set up tables, and there'll be a group of dancers out here working on costumes, and they'll just set it all up for them, and they'll have crafts out here and all sorts of different things. But most of the time it's just like this, where it's a relaxing space where you can work and kind of chill out and do all that fun stuff. And this tunnel here leads over to the tower, so you can actually stay here and never actually have to go outdoors if you don't want to, which is kind of nice sometimes when it's raining and you want to get over to the Ricks and watch some football, or you want to maybe go upstairs to the tower and the Dahlia bar. You can actually move around without actually getting wet. When you're in the villages, you're gonna move around. If it's raining, you're gonna need an umbrella. But this tunnel will lead all the way to the tower. It's a long tunnel. So this area right in front of the Destino Tower is where they'll have the movie Under the Stars, which is always fun. And it is really cool because they'll bring out all sorts of things to eat and candy and sodas and different things for the kiddos and do movies under the stars. They actually have a big chess game over in the corner over there. Sometimes they have these little soccer fields that they bring out. I haven't seen them in a while and the kids actually go nuts. It's a lot of fun. It's lit up really pretty. And again, what's really nice about this area during the Christmas and holiday season is there'll be a gigantic Christmas tree right over there in the middle of the tower that you can see, and this whole top area will be lit up in green and red. It really is spectacular to see. Again, is this really a moderate? Because it's just so unbelievably beautiful. It really is. I mean, think about this. We have a fire pit over here. I don't even know if they roast marshmallows out here or not. They may, but check this out. Got this cool fire pit. Got games. Got this beautiful tower. Oh. Man, I'm telling you, especially if you're coming over here and you're staying any length of time, this is just a way to do it. Whether you stay in the tower or in the villages, because in my opinion, both have their advantages. I personally like the villages better than the tower because I like the ability to come right out of my room and just walk around. Where in the tower, you got to get in an elevator, go down the hall, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. It's a little different. You don't have open access to the outside world. It gives me that kind of cruise ship ocean view room, not with a veranda though. So there's that.
So let's talk about pools at Coronado Springs, because believe it or not, these pools are actually some of the highest rated pools amongst deluxe, moderates, and values on Disney property. They have slides, they have quiet pools. We have 3 quiet pools and 1 main pool at the dig site, and people actually go nuts over it. It is a lot of fun, so here we go, let's check it out.
All right, so over in the center of Coronado Springs is, of course, the pool, and they actually have a full sand volleyball court, which you can actually always find kids and adults playing volleyball out here, and it is really kind of fun. We haven't done it in a long time since our kids are older and I can't move as well, so there's that. Oh, Halloween stuff. And so this is the Siesta Cantina where you can get all your cocktails. They serve actually food out here also. That's Siestas, and that is from 10 to 10 is the bar, so it's open now, and the kitchen opens at 11 till 9 p.m. I guess the pool is already open because kids are swimming. So what is really cool about the playground here is most moderates have playgrounds. This is really cool because you got ping pong that is free to play. You just grab some paddles and grab a couple balls, but they also have shuffleboard over here. They have this really cool, this is called, I don't know what this is called, but it is cool. There's a huge slide. There's a little room kids climb up in there. I remember bringing the kids here when they were little, and Jackson here when he was little, and it's just always been amazing. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that. This is a different playground, and what's cool about this is it's in the shade most of the day. So, I mean, look at this thing. You got this huge thing. Kids go crazy in here. It is really cool. This is one of the best, if not the best playground on property at a moderate, or is it a deluxe? Again, I beg the question because there's just so much to do out here. Let's go check out. They also have an arcade over here. We'll go check that out in a second. Iguana Arcade. Let's check it out. 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's not the biggest, but it is extremely functional. Tons of games. Again, I don't know how well the arcades do because we don't really come a lot, but just about every resort now has an arcade of some size. The biggest, of course, are at the values, but this is actually a pretty good size arcade for where it is. It's at the pool, so it's a little bit off the beaten path. Where some of the other ones are closer to the main sections, here it's a little bit further away. I rarely see many people in here. Our kids have come in here from time to time when they were little, but it's nice to know it's here. So yeah, if you're at the pool, want to get out of the sun for a little bit and cool the littles off, this is a great place to do it. All right, so this is known as the Lost City of Cibola pool. And here you have basically, looks like a little temple, Mayan temple. It's at 8 in the morning. It's open from it's open from 10 in the morning till 10 at night. And right now it's probably a little cooler, but it's actually warming up nice. I may have to take my sweatshirt off because today's our first cold day in Orlando/Florida in a long time. So it feels good to be out in the sun and you're not sweating, which is really good. But this is actually rated as one of the best pools on Disney property. And again, this screams deluxe, not moderate, just from its size, with the tower in the background. And you also have just an incredible water slide, which you'll see in this video is a lot of fun and kids really love it. It gets pretty busy. And on the back side over here, we also have a hot tub. Let's go check that out. Little hot tub in the back side, that's not bad.
All right, so it's time to check out one of the best slides on Disney property, or so it's voted. I really like it. It's kind of like you're going into a jungle, but it is kind of exciting.
All right, I've been assured by these kids that this slide is not scary. Whoa. Holy moly, that was fun.
All right, so the side pools at Disney's Coronado Springs really are top notch, and they give off this vibe of total relaxation. They really are beautiful. This one right here is the one that is located by Cabanas. Building 8C will get you the closest to that. And this next one here is probably our favorite. It's the Ranchos side pool, and it is absolutely stunning at night. I don't know what it is about the trees and the lighting they have and kind of the whole Western United States kind of look, but we actually love this one the best, and we will typically go out there even if we're not staying in this section. The last one is probably our least favorite. It's over in Casitas, and again, it's more of a convention-y vibe over here to me. It's located right next to the gym. It has lap lanes at the bottom that you can swim in, and people actually love to do that when they're on vacation. Not me, but yeah, the side pools. Oh, and if you're looking for the kids play splash area, this is it, and it's absolutely horrible. There's no shade, there's only 2 little umbrellas. You'll rarely find people using it. I don't even understand why it's here, to be completely honest with you, especially when you look at other moderates. They all have incredible kids splash areas, so this is kind of lame. All right, let's talk about one of my favorite things at Coronado Springs, food. It is one of the things that makes Coronado feel like a deluxe resort. We have 10 different bars and restaurants on property, far exceeding any other resort on Disney property. From the Toledo Tapas steak and seafood restaurant or the Dahlia Lounge, if you want rooftop dining, those two have you covered at Coronado Springs. Want to catch your favorite football team while you're on vacation? The Rick's Sports Bar and Grill has you for the win. Maybe you just want to unwind and take in some beautiful views? Well, the Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Villa del Lago has you covered. There are so many options. Let's dive in because we have tried all of them except for one. Let's see. All right, so tonight I'm trying Toledo. tapas, steak, and seafood, which it's officially known as. And we've eaten here before, and it really is one of our favorite restaurants. I'm not a huge seafood guy or tapas guy, but I really love their steaks, and that's what I'm gonna get tonight, is try a little bit of steak. But the main thing that is really amazing about Toledo and gives us that deluxe vibe is this restaurant is on top of the Destino Tower, and the lighting inside, the atmosphere, the service is top notch. It is right up there to me along the lines of California Grill, which is saying a lot, or Topolino's over at Riviera. It really is phenomenal. So for dinner tonight, I started with the pan con tomato, which is crushed tomato, garlic, olive oil, and charred bread. And it is one of my favorite. I get it every time. And since I was by myself for dinner, I decided to get the filet and also Brussels sprouts, which I love Brussels sprouts, and it's something I can't really have all the time, so I really enjoyed it here tonight. Right next to Toledo is the Dahlia Lounge, a great spot to have a cocktail before dinner or after dinner because they're open 7 days a week from 5 till midnight. Yeah, midnight. They have breathtaking views. You could go outside, sit, relax, take in the views. You can see Animal Kingdom on your left-hand side, all the way over to the backside of Epcot on your right, with Hollywood Studios in the middle. And if you're ever around on the 4th of July, it's hard to get up there, but it is incredible on the 4th of July. Oh, and small bites. If you want to have some small bites, they have some really good dishes. And here, check this out.
Holy for holies, look at the sliders and these chips. Plantains? I don't even know. Jen is so hungry. She's ravenous right now. We got off the cruise ship and the wooden leg emptied out. And so here we are. These are what, Jen? Just the sliders? You want to describe what's on them for us?
They are beef with chorizo spice, crispy serrano ham, manchego, and sweet pepper relish.
Ooh.
On a brioche poppy seed bun.
All right.
These are potato chips.
You eat them. Let's do it. Holy moly. So the sliders are fire, and these chicken wings look fire too. So this is really good. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
The chicken wings
And this is blue cheese?
crisp.
Yes, sir.
That's what that is?
Thank
That would be
you.
for Jen. Yeah.
Yes. Crispy chicken wings.
I'm playing it safe, just like the safe drink. That's not safe.
Tossed in harissa honey glaze.
All right, let's do this. Holy moly. So we destroyed that as Jen and I were saying, like, that is a crazy meal for $30. $15 for the wings
$29.
and $14 for the sliders. And the sliders were actually phenomenal, and they were huge. There was 3 of them. And then the wings, we can't even finish them, and they are so good. Like, the menu is just incredible.
Yeah.
And oh, so good. And we have a view. Woo! All right, so we have to finish up, go to Beacon Barrel. Cheers.
Rick's Sports Bar and Grill. So this place has you covered for sporting events, whether it's NFL football, college football, World Series, baseball, soccer. The Rick's has it all, and they are open now 7 days a week from 7 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, and I cannot recommend it enough. We had some lunch there. Phenomenal. We tried out the breakfast. It really is amazing. Here, check it out because, come on, it's Sports Bar and Grill. Who doesn't love sports and food?
All right, it's been a hot minute since we've been to the Rick's, and we've never had breakfast here, but kind of hungry. So we stopped for breakfast, and it looks like a very interesting menu to say the least. So, we're gonna let you know how it goes. Let's eat. Jenny, you hungry?
Yes, I am. So I had the all-American breakfast, right? And it looked like I had that a terrible picture of it. It didn't look good, but
Oh, the picture on the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
but
taken by a
honestly,
5-year-old,
the
maybe.
eggs, they cooked the eggs perfectly. The little cheddar biscuit with the hot honey on it was fire. The bacon was good. The whole thing was really delicious.
Yeah.
And I don't usually like those kind of
biscuits were so good.
potatoes, but they were good. And the sausage gravy that you had was different than like a traditional sausage
Yeah, that was good
gravy.
too. I just
It was
don't
good.
like sausage gravy in the morning. I don't know what it is. It just fills me up.
And your
The others is fine.
breakfast did not look like it was going to
Didn't
be
look good, but it was good. Those biscuits were good. That chicken
Yeah.
was good. The breading was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, they redeemed themselves. We may come back to watch some football at some point this year because we're here a lot.
I don't know like what the change was in the food and
A
the
lot of it was COVID, and
I
a lot of it
guess.
was just probably a change in what they could get at the time
Maybe.
as far as supplies, because it did go down a little bit, but now it's back. Breakfast is good, and there really isn't a lot of people here, so we didn't even know really that they had breakfast over here or that it would be any good when we looked at the pictures, because we already showed the
maybe.
donut earlier. All right,
for my little
time to head
mini
home. Wah, wah, wah. We got 4 days and then we're on the treasure. Whoop.
Let's go wash our clothes.
Now let's talk quicker options with more of a moderate feel, but great food nonetheless. If you're in a hurry and you want some quick service options, El Mercado de Coronado, that's a mouthful, food court has you covered, open from every day, 7 a.m. till 11 at night, and they have quickly made to order breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything from eggs to pizza to Tex-Mex to American classic, and it's actually pretty good. Right around the corner from El Mercado is Rick's Cafe, which is open from 7 a.m. till 2 every day for all your coffee, pastry, yogurts, fruits, and salad needs. It's a quick and easy for when you're on the run to catch the bus to go to one of the parks. It's pretty quick and it's actually convenient. And let's not forget about grabbing a little lunch or dinner while enjoying the pool or activities at the dig site. Siesta's Cantina has some great options for both lunch and dinner, and the bar has great options for adult beverages too. It'll help you keep cool while enjoying the Florida sun. I personally can't go to the dig site or relax by the pool without getting a margarita from Siesta's Cantina. Can you?
We've never eaten at the nicer restaurant at the end of this hall.
No, we'll have to film a little bit. I forget, what's it called?
I think it starts with an M.
An
but
M.
Mesa something.
Mesa
like to
Grill?
eat there
Maya
sometime.
Grill?
Maybe.
Isn't it Maya Grill?
Maybe.
Isn't it
We'll have to
Maya
look.
Grill?
One more time.
Maya Grill.
It's the one place we have never eaten at. We've had plenty of reservations and always wind up canceling them for one reason or another. One day we're actually going to get in there. It is open every day from 5 to 10 for dinner. And it is basically American, Spanish, Mexican style food. And it is, from what we understand, really good. Reservations are highly recommended. They have everything from steak to fajitas, enchiladas, fish tacos, you name it. It has a pretty good option. And again, I can't recommend it. We've never been. Looking to change that. But here's some pictures of it. You want to feel deluxe at the end of the day? You have to check out Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Villa del Lago. So they have food, and that's phenomenal. They have fire pits, it's beautiful. But what makes this the best is the fact that the servers there, the bartenders, they are all top notch, very personable, always a good time to sit and chat. And a lot of them have been working there forever, and you have great views. I mean, look at this. You're right in the middle of everything. You got a view of the tower, the lake. It is just beautiful. So the good thing is it's open from 4:30 in the afternoon till midnight, 7 days a week. The bad part is sometimes, especially on the weekends or if they're really busy at the hotel, it can be difficult to get in. They don't take reservations. It's kind of walk up and then you just put your name in and you have to wait. The bar is where we normally try to sit if there's only a couple of us and they have some chairs, but it's definitely one of those spots that every time we're at Coronado, I can guarantee you that most evenings we are ending it at Three Bridges because it's that good.
I love the Disney transportation.
No, Jen hates the Disney transportation. She would rather drive.
All right, let's talk about transportation at Coronado Springs. So the one thing about Coronado Springs is there's 4 bus stops, and that's the only way to get anywhere. So you're either going to take a bus, or you're going to drive yourself, or you're going to take an Uber or a minivan. So there are 4 bus stops, one in front of the Grand Destino Tower, one in front of Casitas, one in front of Ranchos, and one in front of Cabanas. Now, the one that's in front of Grand Destino Tower is the last bus stop before heading to the park. It's also the last bus stop when you come back to the resort to be dropped off. So keep that in mind. It's the busiest, but it is also after that bus stop, you head to the parks. So the second busiest is bus stop number 2, which is over at Casitas, because there's 5 buildings over there, and those buildings are 4 stories tall. So a lot of people, it gets congested at that bus stop. Ranchos isn't as bad, but it's still busy because there's 4 buildings out there. The slowest one though is Cabanas, because there's only 3 buildings in the Cabana section and 1 bus stop, and usually there's not really a lot of people there. So pro tip, if you're looking and you run a little bit behind, don't worry about it, and you're close to Cabanas from Ranchos, head over to Cabanas bus stop. Yeah, so again, that's the routes, and that's all we got for transportation. Buses. All right, so I'm going to say this. The craziest thing, which is not very deluxe feeling to me, is the crazy room selection thing. When you go on the Disney website and you look at all the rooms that they have, it is absolutely nuts. So I'm just going to give you this pro tip. I always book a standard view room regardless of where I'm going to be, and I always go and ask when I get there, hey, can I be in Ranchos, or can I be in Casitas, or hey, is it possible that I can be in Cabanas? 9 times out of 10, it's not a problem. And I don't know why people want to select or pay more for a preferred room or preferred location, because Disney is now monetizing and they've got so many different room categories. So I tell everybody, if it were me, book the cheapest room you can, because this is the most deluxe moderate resort on property, and it really is beautiful. And for me, it's not about the room, it's about the hotel when I'm staying at Coronado, because there is so much to do, so much to eat, so many bars to enjoy, and I also love the pools. So yeah, so just choose wisely and do your research. All right, we are in Cabanas, room 8820. So interesting fact, so we booked a standard, which should be 2 queens, but they gave us a king bed. Woohoo, yay us. And so this room was done a while ago, but this kind of layout is what spawned all of the other moderate resorts to change, with the long desk, the Keurig coffee, the little bar area, the huge televisions. Coronado was the first one to really do it, and it is done really well, and I love the rooms, the function. You have lamps on both sides, you got power outlets, you just have USB, you don't really have USB-C, but plenty of storage space underneath the bed also, which is a staple at all the remodeled rooms. Tons of storage. We have of course, our little cooler there, which is standard fare nowadays. We have our drawers, 6 of them to be exact. You also have storage on both sides of the bed. This is only on kings, because the 2 queens do not have this. They have a little tiny desk in between the 2 beds when you have the 2 queens. Again, continuing with the theme, in the restroom, bathroom, there is actually no tubs. They take them all out now. You have your little sliding pocket door. And again, the showers here are very good pressure. We have a rain head, we have a shower head, we have our standard Mickey shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And I hate these dispensers. The new hotels have the dispensers with the buttons at the bottom, and they work a lot better than those top ones because they stink. Anyway, you got the 2 sinks in the kitchen. You also have more storage.
The kitchen.
Or the kitchen, I'm sorry, whoops. the bathroom, the kitchen. And you have more storage in the closet. You also have a little steamer iron, an ironing board. Yeah, but I really like these rooms. We love Coronado. So moderate wise, it's really inexpensive. It's D23 here. And this room cost us and this is Labor Day weekend, no less. And it was only $200 a night to stay here. And I forgot to show you full length mirror.
Important stuff.
And massive television. All right. So yeah. So check it out, because right now Disney prices on hotels are really good. We might put together a video about that, because Jen thinks that would be a good idea to put together a video on how inexpensive it is to stay at the Disney resorts right now. And I hope you can hear me throughout that video, because my bag was sliding all over the place. All right, let's get unpacked. Oh, all right. First leg of this whirlwind tour is done.
Time to go home.
Started last week at the Contemporary and Mickey's Not So Scary party, and finished it off at Coronado Springs and did Beacon Barrel yesterday, which we'll have a video on that. That was a lot of fun. And I will say this, that Coronado never disappoints. The Rick's was really good. We had a great pool day yesterday, kind of chilling. We've done more pools in the past 7 days, I think, than we have in a very long time, which is
We should go home
totally
and go
fine with that. We probably will go swimming. So it's about 11, Labor Day. Time for a couple-hour drive. It'll be interesting to see how the traffic is. It's a hot day. It was beautiful this morning, about 77. It's supposed to rain,
Kicked up, for sure.
but the humidity, has kicked up. So again, woohoo, Coronado. All right, and now we're home for 4 days, and we're going on the Treasure.
Tony's got to get busy doing my laundry.
I got to get busy trying to get this washing machine off my belly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I ate so much food. All right, we're out.
Bye.
Bye.